shit, that's a dead body. I found a dead body by Clarendon Central Secondary School in the school parking lot right beside the bushes. I don't know how long he's been dead, but I'm scared for my children that live nearby. Please send help immediately.
It does look like we have a dead body. That guy on the phone was right. It was a homicide. Looking at the body, it looks like there's livor mortis, which is almost solidified, and rigor mortis is present. If we look at the back here, we can determine that is what's happening. So I'm estimating this is a fresh death. He's been dead about 4 to 6 hours, give or take about an hour. And if we look up here, it looks like he's got a bullet wound at the back of his head, so it looks like he must have been shot. Take some pictures. And that is good for today's work, and tomorrow we will check the scene and see if we can find any weapons. I think I found the murder weapon. It looks like someone tried to bury it here with some brush. I'm gonna have to take this into the evidence locker. Okay, well, with all this blood, I'm gonna need to collect a blood sample and bring it back to the lab for testing. Looking at the pooling of the blood here, it looks like this is where the body was left. And looking by the trail, we can see by the tail end of this blood spatter over here that the body must have been dragged from wherever this is leading to, which looks like, based on the blood spatter patterns, that it's leading back through the bushes. And I'm not sure about this yet, but we might go have to check inside the school. It looks like he must have been dragged from the stairwell. Hey boss, I just got back from the crime scene, and it looks like we found the murder weapon that was used to kill the victim. So we're gonna test it for some prints.
Pass the powder. Testing for prints.
You see a print on the gun yet?
We have 2 possible prints on both the gun and the magazine.
What would you classify the gun print as?
I would say a loop for the gun print. And we have a different print for the magazine. It's a whorl.
Alright, sweet, let's find ourselves a match, bro. Police, open up.
Can I help you?
Are you Cameron Hill?
Yes.
I'm Officer Red,
Nice to meet you.
I'm Officer Blue.
Nice to meet you.
and we have reason to believe that you're in a homicide case. Do you own a gun by any chance?
I do.
21 caliber?
I do. I keep it right here locked in my drawer.
Do you mind if we come in and just take a look?
Sure, I'll just grab it for you. It seems to not be there.
Oh, it's not there.
It was there when I was at my range last week.
Can we take you to the lab for testing and fingerprinting?
We actually found a gun at a homicide case the other day, and it's registered under your name, and we found fingerprints on it. So we just want to bring you in for some testing, if that's okay.
Okay, I guess so.
We're just gonna take your print now.
Ready?
That's good for your prints. It looks like we have a match from your fingerprint to the gun barrel.
It is my gun.
Are we able to test your shirt
What's that?
to see if we have any gunshot residue on it?
I guess so.
Officer Red, can you get the spray?
I got it. Just give me 1 second.
Have you changed your shirt in the past 24 hours at all?
I haven't.
So you don't mind that if we use this gunshot spray to see if there's any gun residue on your shirt, do you?
Nope. Go right ahead.
Hand her over.
Officer Blue, does it look like we have a match?
There's no gunshot residue on his shirt.
Haven't shot a gun with that shirt on, like I told you.
That is what you told us. Do you have a roommate or somebody that lives in the same house as you?
I do. I have a roommate.
Is he currently there right now?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, so
When will
You
you
know
be
what?
there?
He gets off work at 8 usually. Usually
Okay.
comes home late.
okay, so you know what? We will just be holding you. We won't be letting you go, but we'll be holding you. And then when he comes back home, I just want you to give him a call, and then we'll just go by and we'll pick him up.
Okay.
And last question, what have you been doing for the past 48 hours?
Just I went to work in the morning, came home and slept. The usual.
Alright,
The usual.
we're good to go.
If I don't hear that every single day of my work. Hi, Jarrett. I'm Officer Red.
Nice to meet you.
Can I help you, officer?
Actually, yes. We recently found traces of evidence at a homicide case to your roommate. We have reason to believe that you were a possible suspect. Do you mind coming with me so we can have some further questioning?
If it's really necessary.
Hey, Jarrett, have you changed your shirt in the past 24 hours?
No, I haven't.
So you wouldn't mind if I took that to test for the gun residue on it, would you?
If you have to.
What's that on your shoe right there? Is that blood? Hey, stop! Stop that man! Jarrett Kirk, you're under arrest. You're coming in for questioning with me. Let's go, buddy. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
Jarrett, I know you did it. Is there anything that you want to tell me or own up to?
Fine. I framed my roommate and I killed him. I shot him with his gun.
So you shot Tyler.
I did.
You were the person who committed the homicide.
I did.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty. Officer Blue, I just got the blood sample from the crime scene. Would you mind taking this to the back room and testing it for me?
Sure thing. I found the lab results. O negative.
It tested for O negative?
O negative.
Alright, just put that down right there. That's good. We're gonna have to test the shoe now and see if we can find a match.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Officer Blue, I'm using a new stick to dab the blood from the shoe, from the victim's or the suspect's shoe. Could you go test that in the lab and see if we have a match?
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Officer Red, we found a match. O negative again for the shoe.
Looks like he was the murderer of this case. Thank you so much for your work, Officer Blue. Now we got to test for the gunshot residue, so let's get out the shirt. Thank you, Officer Blue, for grabbing me the shirt and the gun residue spray. Now I'm gonna check to see if it's present on his shirt. Okay, so it looks like the gun residue is present, and Jarrett definitely was the suspect here and the murderer.
Case solved.